Hi, I'm Emma Bailey from the London Beauty Institute, and today I'm going to be talking to you about hair care and hairstyling. I'm going to teach you how to do an at-home colour correction. Okay, so before you begin, you need to make sure you're fully prepared. So you need to ensure that your client is caped so that her clothes are protected. You also need to have your gloves with you to protect your hands while you're applying the solution, as it can be quite harmful. You also need your mixing bowl and your tint brush. So now we're going to start the procedure. Okay, so before you start, you must, however boring it is, read all of the instructions, because you need to know that every single product is slightly different. So you may have used these products before. If you're using a different brand, there may be a different method of mixing. Okay, so next up, we're going to put our gloves on to make sure that we protect our hands during the application and the mixing process. And then we're going to mix our products together. So here we have the activator, and here we've got the extra remover. Okay, so you need to mix those two products together for 30 seconds or until they're completely mixed. Make sure they're completely blended, otherwise it won't work properly. So next, you just need to section the client's hair into 4 equal sections. And then, using a tail comb, we pull down the first section of hair to be treated. And basically, you paint the product onto the client's hair. Okay, so you continue to apply the solution to the hair, and you ensure that when you're applying, you do all of the 4 sections equally. Make sure the solution is everywhere, onto every strand, right to the very ends. So make sure that you do the root and the end of the hair. You need to leave the product in from anywhere between 30 to 60 minutes, depending on your desired shade. Obviously, the longer you leave it in, the lighter your hair is going to be. After 60 minutes, we take it to the sink and we wash out the solution. When you're applying the solution, make sure that you're in a warm room and that there are no drafts or no windows open, because a cold temperature will slow down the stripping process. Right, this product works by shrinking the colour molecules so that they're so small they're able to come out of the strands of your hair. So the colour molecules are still present whilst the solution is still on your hair. So the rinsing process is very, very important. You must rinse your hair for in between 5 and 10 minutes with no solutions, no shampoos, nothing, to make sure that all of those colour molecules are actually rinsed from your hair. And then finally, after you've rinsed the hair completely thoroughly, you then need to use the final treatment, which is the treatment buffer. This stops the process from reversing after the colour molecules have been washed out of your hair. So you lather, rinse several times until all of the colour is continued to be stripped from your hair. If the colour isn't the desired colour, you can actually repeat the process again if you want to get your hair slightly lighter. However, do be very careful with this, because quite obviously, the more you repeat the process, the more detrimental it will be to your hair. Okay, so once you've got your desired colour, you towel dry, blow dry, and style as desired. And that's how to do hair colour correction.